Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Dallas.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Rig and look, Panther lead, 70 Ranger, Panther Street. Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And this one does not go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on. Come on. Come on. 70 Lions.
Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
70, 60 Bobcats. Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
3rd down from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A 3rd down run with blue. They're working a couple yards past the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Setting up to throw. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys.
Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Blue gets the handoff. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready? Drop ball 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, you better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Dante Kent with a return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
6, 7, 18, Pioneer.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
19, Buffalo 18.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready,
Second
break.
quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it on second and short.
Bronco 80. Check. On. Ready, ready.
This is Johnson heading right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Okay, ready.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Get it. Mustang. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. It's out of trouble. Oh, no, what's happened? But he lost the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
It might be easy for some. Take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth, huh? Not with the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way, and I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Trap 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. He's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Come on, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70.
Back to work they go after the interception. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ball to the left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Yeah, Cup 19. Cup 19. Huh, Panther Street. Panther Street. Huh, huh.
He's going to throw it again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready. Yeah.
Throwing it again here. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
That one right down the middle. The Steelers make it an 18-point game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. The middle, Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Blue here from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They're throwing it. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay,
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
That begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw here on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Set. 70 Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
60. Get it. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. There he goes on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kent on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
79 Broncos. Set, hey.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the burst over the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
At the 38-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Craft all 80. Hurt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Trap 60.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start selling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do that.
17. Responsible to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going with blue here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
set.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
That Bronco lady.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. So you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. Crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And he gained 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Looks attack. He's still going. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Blue running to the right. And second down only works out for a yard.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. He gets it. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate. I think so too. They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will. He's carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down in the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar Knight.
They'll try and punch it in. He pushes them a little closer to the 3.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
At the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd
Go,
and
Reed.
goal.
Go. Ready.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. You always tell me, Bucket, is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Steelers 24.
Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off to the back. A lot of space ahead. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Pass play coming here. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf and complete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Here he goes, third and long. Headed out right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rolling now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third down run with Blue. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They motion the tight end over. First down, play action. Hits his running back. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it can be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Set.
Back to the well again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Steelers 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll go play action. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Back to the air they go on second down. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up